Here is what you missed on Blueprint to a Man's Thoughts on Red Lipstick Vibes.
It goes, if you're working, you come in, she asks you how your day was, what do men say? It was cool. It was alright. One word answer. You say, how about you? Well, let me tell you about Cheyenne and what she did at work today.
Oh, you in line, boy.
And
you in line. I was gonna go there too.
That's a statement within itself, man. You come in with all that, no. All I asked was how your day was. It could be cool. It was cool. We did this, we did that, and that's it. Now we got a whole rundown of what other people did to you and what you didn't like and how you were in your feelings. I mean, it's understand ask your significant other how your day was, but come on, man. We got to ease up on that. Second of all, silence is one of the most important things to a man. For example, there's a difference between you sitting and watching the game, and she's like, what they do? What is that? How do you do that? And I'm just watching the game. I can see if she's saying, can you teach me what's going on? Bam, right there. That's a form of silence and peace at the same time, to where as though she's not nagging you about something. She's intrigued in what you're watching and trying to be A1 with it and trying to be on your page.
So, what is silence actually protecting or representing? This is what we want to talk about. I have a clip. Shout out to the Blueprint panel and Team Fatty. Team Fatty has something to say about women talking too much. Okay, things that like tangible stuff that men are tired of now. When
the extra nagging, the acknowledge my feelings, the saying I don't have a problem when I have a problem, the not knowing how to manage a know how to lower your expectations. Like, it's always something. And you can even measure this with your female friends. They can sit, like, you know, when my dad used to say this, when I used to do something wrong, he says, put your hands, sit on your hands. I stay over there. Women can sit on their hands. It's incredible. Like they can. Red, I'm telling you. If you have a woman that can sit on her hands and just chill with you, not talking, not moving, going to the phone, trying to get a problem, like, if you have somebody like that, congratulations. Woman in 2025 can sit on their hands. It's like you gave them a bunch of sugar and now they are just sleeping at 3 a.m. in the morning because they have nothing more to do other than fuck up your motherfucking day. Just chill. Just chill.
God damn it.
all I need is a cup of my Nipsey Hussle, and I'm good.
You know what though? None of these men on this panel denied it.
Everybody's like, yeah, okay.
Because there's woman. Even a good woman is going to do that sometimes, right? But sometimes, like, do it like once a month. Do it when you have a kid. Do it when you're on through menopause. You are on the prime of your life at 31. You're not on your period, and you can't just chill. Just shut the fuck up, please.
You know, it's a TikTok challenge. It's a TikTok challenge where it's like, you know, I bet women can't do this, and all of them fail. All of them. I bet you fail too, Red.
Have you ever saw?
I would pass with fine colors. I'm talking.
Have you ever saw a TikTok challenge where a woman, instead of doing crazy dances and all, they were just standing, looking at the camera, just sitting? That will be the biggest challenge of their life. You are going to do a challenge where you're going to put the camera in front of your face and you're going to be like this. No talking.
It's no still challenge.
No nothing. It's again. I don't know if woman of yesterday was like this, right? I actually don't. But there's I'm telling you, like a couple of days ago, I was trying to talk with a friend of mine, not a friend, right? And I told her verbatim, I'm extra tired. I've been sleeping for so many hours. I need you to give me the information in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I need to sleep. Oh yeah, trust me. 57 minutes. No feelings. But even you.
After you heard the same statement the fourth time.
I think that's kind of goes with like immaturity, though.
No.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter if it was. It's all attached to the girl.
Right. My mom is in Cape Verde, right? She only been like she went there for 2 weeks. I said, Mom, I'm working. Quick call, good to go. Yeah. She's 60 something, almost 70. It's woman. I'm sorry. It can't, like, everything is a story. Everything is a problem. And then you say here's the solution. Let me keep talking about the problem because it makes me feel good. Man, hey, if you don't do this, ladies, I love you, man. Hey, if you get one of these women that don't do this for you, I love you because it's incredible. I don't know where. Can you guys help to find like a woman like this?
I already got one. I already got one.
Hey, you're pointing too excited.
You know, who over there?
He's always pointing to the end of the screen.
Oh, over there.
There you go.
Very crazy.
There you go.
You're going the wrong way.
Get it together. Get it together.
Sexuality in men and
Sorry. So, silence. It's Fatty, right?
That's love.
Welcome, Beans, to the family.
What up, Beans?
Hey, what up?
Beans, what's poppin', boy?
You on mute, Beans.
What's up, y'all?
I'm calling you.
Are you feeling better?
Man,
No.
I was eating some didn't want to go all the way down and still stuck back there on some thirsty shit.
I know you said you wasn't feeling too good yesterday or something like that, right?
Food because it's stuck in my throat.
You know what?
God damn.
I thought I was supposed to say pause right there, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it felt good to you, that's on you, brother.
Hey, man,
Yo.
Poppy Blanco, man. Come on, man.
That's probably up there.
Get on camera, bro. Everybody else on camera, man. You ain't wanted by the feds, broke ass nigga.
Poppy naked. He in bed naked. Better leave Poppy alone, man.
Oh,
So, guys, now GMT, when he already said a little bit what his silence means. What does silence mean to you, Severe? When you hear sex, silence, in a sandwich, was what Fatty was saying in the clip is what you're talking about? You know, the woman needs to be silent, that nagging and talking and that kind of thing.
yeah, it ties into a lot. I want to piggyback, if I can, off of G's partial statement. I don't know if any y'all men have been through this, especially, from my ex-wife and all the way down to every woman I've been with. It goes, if you're working, you come in, she asks you how your day was. What do men say? It was cool. It was all right. One word answers. You say, how about you? Well, let me tell you about Cheyenne and what she did at work today.
So you in line, boy.
And
You in line. I was gonna go there too.
That's a statement within itself, man. You come in with all that, no. All I asked was how your day was. It could be cool. It was cool. We did this, we did that, and that's it. Now we got a whole rundown of what other people did to you and what you didn't like and how you were in your feelings. It's understand ask your significant other how your day was, but come on, man. We got to ease up on that. Second of all, silence is one of the most important things to a man. For example, there's a difference between you sitting and watching the game and she's like, what they do? What is that? How do you do that? And I'm just watching the game. I can see if she's saying, can you teach me what's going on? Bam! Right there. That's a form of silence and peace at the same time, to where as though she's not nagging you about something. She's intrigued in what you're watching and trying to be A1 with it and trying to be on your page. So silence has a real deep meaning to it. Like Fatty said, can you sit on your hands and shut up and stay still? No, they can't.
All right. Kylo, what does silence mean to you?
What does?
There we go.
No. I live alone. Silence is what the fuck it always is. You know what I'm saying? It's just me chilling. At the times where I've lived with a woman and shit, silence was going to like a man cave, like the brother was talking about earlier, or like just leaving I'll walk out, I'll go the fuck outside and sit in the car for shit, or any fucking thing to get away. I'm not gonna ask, I'm just gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily even need, a woman's gonna be a woman, so even honestly, even during those conversations when she's talking about work and all that, like if I'm home and somebody's going on, and I know many men have done this shit, I will put that motherfucker phone on speaker, push the fucking mute button, and walk, you know what I'm saying, and walk off and go to the bathroom and all types of shit, and like come back and that motherfucker will still be going, and I just chime in like, oh, for real? Damn, she said that, and put that motherfucker on mute again and go make my own sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And come back and the motherfucker still talking. Then she'd be like, so what did you do? And then like I don't even like to listen to the shit. I'm honestly, and I don't know who's watching because I definitely invited a few people shit to watch this shit. But honestly, I just push the fucking phone on mute and let them talk. And if you're in my face,
right? I was about to ask that. You're in their face, and they're in your face.
Haven't we seen those movies and shit with somebody talking? Like it's a couple Martin episodes where Cole just be, you know what I'm saying, think about some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? But somebody saying something to him. Like I just be sitting there thinking about any other thing. And then sometimes I listen. I won't be like that. Sometimes I actually do listen. Because sometimes, like, if you listen to the little bare minimum shit that women want you to listen to, if you repeat something back or act like, you know, you remember something like the next conversation and the motherfucker saying something about Janet again, like, you get so many kudos that she thinks that you fucking listen. So sometimes I intentionally listen to get brownie points to throw back shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
It's the ad-libs.
That's crazy work.
The ad-libs is a mug, yeah?
That gets you ass. When a man act like he paying attention to a woman, say less.
Y'all are oh my God. Beans.
Tell you some real shit.
What does silence mean to you when you hear the phrase sex, sandwich, and silence? What does silence mean?
I just mean, you know, don't argue. I mean, I don't want to sit in the house and not be able to conversate. I just had company. We started watching a show together, and from the first season, we just watched the first 2 episodes, and just being quiet would have been horrible. So I don't mean be quiet or don't speak. I think it just means I don't want to argue, don't nag, you know, those type of things. Don't bombard me with questions and, you know, of the mistrusting kind, you know.
Yeah. Poppy, what does silence mean to you?
Silent means that yes, I think picking one day out of the week and just relax, man, to decompress, you know. I think it's when you're in a relationship, of course, right? I think you need to I think a man needs to pick a day to just chill, bro. For me, it's usually it is Sunday. On Sundays, I tell my girl and I tell the kids, hey man, listen, y'all don't get sits on Sunday. Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to watch game and fuck. That's it. Come in the room, we can fuck, and then leave me the fuck alone, right? Because you need a day just for you to relax, bro, and vice versa. I think your girl should need a day too. Usually your girl pick a day of the weekend to go to her mama house and go bother her life over there. Mama, daddy house, sister, somebody. Because like I said earlier, women are more into the group thing. You know what I mean? They need to talk all day long. And I was going to say something similar to what Bean said, like that silent doesn't mean that you just in complete quietness. Nah, it doesn't mean that, because I can talk to you, it's just the extra talking. You know what I mean? Like, I never understood how women they don't like somebody at work, but some way, somehow, they know their entire life, and they can tell you about it. They know what kind of clothes she wears. They know what she got at home. They know she driving a spare tire. I'm like, yo, you don't like this woman. How you know so much about her? And I don't care about this woman. I don't know her. And then they get mad at you when you don't keep keep up with the conversation. Oh, you don't listen to me. I don't know that bitch. I don't care.
Y'all don't watch it.
I'm pretty sure most men deal with that shit. They tell you about story after story about somebody that they don't like, and they want you to keep up with the story, because usually the way that we listen to the story is we just do ad libs and shit like that, like, well, for real, word. But we literally and listening to you because we already checked out. We don't want to hear about your boss. We don't want to hear about your coworkers.
I can't. Lord have mercy. Y'all. Oh, okay. I'll read you know. Brother, help him out. Silence.
Yeah, my bad, fellas. I apologize. Yeah, I'm a little bit different. I don't got to deal with that shit. Like, that talk is, you know me, sis. That's about gardening. It's about health. It's about nutrition. It's about all of the, like, it's about intellectual shit. Like, we've been building from day one. Like, that's just what we do. So, you know, I apologize that, you know, the fellas got to go through all of that. But the going off into tangents and, like, we all definitely deal with a certain baseline. And that's what my answer would be. I absolutely agree with the fellas to a baseline. But I kind of veer off because more is required. Like, I'm not one of these sports talk. Like, I'll watch my sports. Sis, you watch your crashes and demons and witches and you know, the misses that, like, we all have our individual selves, but we all kind of come together collectively and then we start building. And just like our streams, we don't talk about foolery. We don't talk gossip. If we talking about something, we're incorporating it into a topic. So all I can do is apologize. I do agree. Some ladies do go off into tangents. They be off into space. They'll chase a squirrel. I play a game with my mother-in-law. It's like, name this celebrity. She's bad with, and trying to help her. Like, nah, that's Samuel Jackson. It gets unique. So sometimes you just tap out, but that's on me. That's why I pick the ladies that I pick. Like, I celebrate and contribute when I want to, but when I want to tap out, I'm tapping out. Like, I see y'all later. I ain't talking about this. And that's on me to say. I don't have to listen to every tangent, but I don't get those. And I don't know if it's, you know, just a certain selective type of woman. But again, my woman is growing stuff and she's a fucking homeschool teacher. I'm the principal of a school. So I'm talking about class and algebra and shit that it's like, this was tough in school today. And I don't want to shy that away. No, I'm not doing that. And it was a time when she was pregnant. You know, I would come home and she's like, yo, I've been talking to kids all day. I got one in the belly. I got one running around. I want to talk to an adult. Yeah. So I'm not gonna shun that away. But I do hear beings in them when they say silence is not just being silent. For me, silence is knowing how to read your man, learn your man. Everything ain't for no response. You see, I'm in that mood where I don't feel like it. You can see it. You my girl. If anybody can see it, you can. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, reading the room, learning your man, earning your man. But I don't know. These guys might be talking about something different. Y'all help me out, fellas.
No, I'm
with you on that one.
I'm on the same page with you, bro.
Well, let's get to the sandwich, okay? Because we need to get back to the 6.
No, Red, hold on, Red. What is silent for you, girl? What is your silent? Are you silent?
Oh, yeah.
Do you shut up a little bit?
I'll shut down quick. I don't like to do a whole lot of talking.
What?
Anyway. Like, I'll get on the panel and chit chat with y'all and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't like to talk on the phone. You know how women like to talk on the phone for hours and stuff? I don't like that stuff. Like, I had an ex-girlfriend. She was a friend of mine, but I done blocked and deleted her. Okay. She would literally sit on the phone and just talk for hours. And I started laughing when Carlos said that he would put on the speaker or on mute, because that's what I used to do to her, because she would talk. That's the most annoying thing. Oh, I can't stand a woman that talk all the time. Like, bitch, shut up. I mean, ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not.
Lord Jesus.
I don't like to do all that. And you know, my mom taught me some very valuable lessons. You know, when you're in, you know, with your husband or man or whatever. Like, you know, men don't like all that nagging and stuff. So I learned a lot from her. So I don't do all the nagging and stuff like that. No. Mm-mm. So yeah, that's me. So
Sis,
yeah.
you seen the TikToks that be going around where the men say, "I finally I can do something that a woman can't."
Oh yeah. Yeah. And all the women fail. I will cast some fine colors because
Like a mug.
I'll be just like
So
this
I got a
the whole
question.
time.
I had a question for Kylo. Kylo, you said that sometimes they want to talk and they just want us to listen, but we fixers, and when we hear problems, we kind of want to fix it. So what does that say to the sensitivity on their part when they just want us to listen and they don't want us to fix when we're fixers?
That goes back to reading the room. I have learned, yo, that every single woman is. You ever heard that one man can get a different woman than another man got, and one woman can get a different man? Like, every woman is different, every man is different. So it's kind of like somebody wants you, and even the same woman. Like, we all gotta read the room every single day. Sometimes somebody do want you to suggest something or reaching out for help, and sometimes they don't actually want you to fix shit. They just literally want you to sit and just fucking listen. And I pick and choose. I try. Ain't no man been perfect at mastering that shit, because women is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they know they crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I will actually chime in when I've prayed, I've got some type of discernment in the fucking 10 minutes this motherfucker been talking, whether or not I should say something or not. You know what I mean? I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. I had to learn that shit. Like, I had an ex back in 2018, and she said something. We was arguing. I'm talking about a heavy ass argument, and she was like, "I just don't fucking love you." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Damn!" And I went and I went off. And I mean, I was from Baltimore. She was from Augusta, Georgia, but we both was living together in Charlotte. And I was sitting there thinking, like, nigga, I done came down here for this relationship, you know what I'm saying, and you don't love me. But I had to learn. I talked to my grandmother, and she's told me sometimes women, like, argue, like, and say something, like, that sounds profound, like the whole relationship, but it's literally in that fucking moment. She was saying, like, right in that moment, I can't stand you or whatever. That's why somebody could say something, like, I don't want to be with you, and the next motherfucking day, you know, I ain't gonna say be up your ass. You know, and be right back in your face. Because, like, we're constantly, a lot of times women, and I know y'all heard this shit, women be leaving motherfuckers for years before they actually leave, type shit. But that's why a man can turn that shit around. If you gain wind to that shit, you can actually turn it around and get her. There was once one constant, there was an interest. You can turn that shit around and get her ass right back. But once she's, I hate to quote R. Kelly, but when a woman's fed up, like, it ain't shit. There's a point where she reaches, there is no turning that shit around at all. But once you ever got her, you can always turn that shit around.
So I have a question. So the whole thing about, so when we hear women say they want an emotionally intelligent man, right? I think they just want a girlfriend to be talk to and all that kind of stuff. I think that's what they want. They want the man that's going to sit there and listen to them talk about the girlfriend, the job, you got to be emotionally intelligent. What are y'all thoughts on when women say, I want an emotionally intelligent man?
You can't handle that.
That's nothing but internet talk. Nobody talks like that in the real world. They don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
I just started hearing about that emotional intelligence bullshit in the past 14, 16 months at best. It's a bunch of bullshit. Women, if it all comes down, if she like you and she does, it's that simple. If she like you if she like you, she wants you to like snatch her. She don't want no girlfriend. She want a man. She want like a deer need a savage. If she doesn't like you, she want to turn you into a bitch, into one of her girlfriends. That's what the friend. What do you think the friend zone exists for? The friend zone is for a guy to have quality girlfriends for them. They get all the benefits minus giving up the pussy.
Hey, Poppy, I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of women don't. There's a lot of women that view men as suckers. Some men, like, and when they say I want an emotional, intelligent man, I want an emotional, responsible man, they're talking about a nigga that don't respond and fly off the handle and curse out her every chance he get, like a bitch would do. She don't.
Yeah, they want a girlfriend. They don't want a man. They want a girlfriend.
Yeah. So when I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember watching Housewives of Atlanta with one of my chicks back in the day, and there was this one episode where Peter was like, he was the only man in the fucking room. It was Todd, all these Greg, all these niggas in the room, and Peter was the only one arguing with these women. They was straight called him a bitch. And that just stood out like in my mind, like, I would never ever put myself on that not to no group of women, not to no one woman to go back and forth and argue. So I think when women say that up front, they've encountered so many men that's really like bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying necessarily like women, like I'm calling women a bitch. I'm just saying, but they're very feminine. And with the masculinity that their mothers and shit got, that's what it kind of goes back to, like so-called wanting real niggas. So it's a nouveau way of saying that shit.
They say being an emotional man, they call them sassy. Mm-hmm. So how can a man express himself without a woman calling them sassy?
Keep it short and simple. Talk too long, that shit can be sassy. You're supposed to be like short and sweet and powerful and make a bitch wet. Straight up.
What? Okay.
Maybe that's just me. But,
a little bit. Never. Okay, anyway.
Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more of my shows, click right here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. See you in the next one.